What's the difference between MLM and affiliate marketing? They're extremely different, and most people have it confused. You can add a couple more terms like pyramid schemes, you could add direct sales companies, you can add all sorts of terms to it. Let's just get affiliate marketing, which has built my company, and MLM's very clear in this conversation today. So we're going to talk about four things specifically. What are the differences, number one? Number two, how do you take and front face the lead generation instead of sending everyone to the back office of the MLM or affiliate marketing system? Which means number three, how do you become the front facing expert, or at least enough of an expert to have a presence that you get all the lead generation, you get the leads, and you can monetize them with a variety of other things. So you could front face an MLM, a product or a service that you really like, and then you could also flip it and say, I want to do affiliate marketing because you now have a database that you're monetizing. So we're going to get into all those details. They're really important and they're distinctively different. So MLMs have a very specific structure, right? They have software programs that program algorithms and downlines. They're binary. They're all sorts. I don't actually know all the names. I'm just in them and I work with experts to run them for me. I front face and it's critical. And the reason I love MLMs and direct sales companies right now so much, and I'm in several of them, they're inflation proof. So they don't raise their price structure. There's only one company that I'm aware of that raised their prices 3%. So you could buy all your home supplies, your laundry detergent, your dishwashing detergent, your stuff at home without running to big box stores, have it delivered. It's all American, natural, USA made, and there's no inflationary pricing, and they don't reducing their packaging. If you notice what big box stores are doing and a lot of the big companies, I'll just use Tide as an example. They went from a normal product packaging. And the reason I know this is I actually coach executives of some of the big box stores, and they've reduced their packaging to have less product, but to keep the price the same to kind of trick you because you're not aware and you're not paying attention. Get to some MLMs. I'm actually going to invite you to join my team. I love beating inflation. So go to askloral.com. It's in the description below. /beat inflation, join, have some fun with this. You get to beat inflation. You get to have choices. You got used to ordering all this stuff online during the pandemic anyway. So why go back and walk through a big box store or order from them? You may say, well, their prices might be a little better. Do a little research. So again, the beat inflation link will take you to some deeper conversations and education around what's really going on. That's really going to irritate you. I hope you join our team. So the other thing with MLMs, which I have some conflict with, is they actually could make it easy for the average Jill and Joe just to get a business and they hand you a website. The problem with it is you're marketing for them. So you can just say, go to xyz.com company /Loral, and then they have usually your name or something like that. And then you go to their back office. They're actually getting the names, phone numbers, and emails of everybody you're recruiting. You aren't. And then if you ever want to change, and there is a fallout rate of a lot of direct sales companies, so then where's your database? I don't know how many people have come to me 10 years later, 14 years later, and say, you've been screaming and yelling and screaming from the rooftops about databases since I've known you. And I finally got the memo because the company went down and I couldn't get my leads out of it. So I started from nothing. So whenever you join a direct sales company, I want you to become an expert. If you're doing a wellness product, I do a facial product, right? So I'm doing a whole anti-aging campaign on that. I do gifts and cards and I do a lot of different things, but I front face them and I give links into my database. So I control the lead generation. I control the marketing expense, and I front face the website. So everyone comes into my database, and then if they decide to join and be part of my team, then they can use the back office. Because why would you use the back office if nobody's even buying, right? It's a sell away. And if they didn't use your link and they just go to the company, they're actually round robin into the top producers. That's how that works. So you never got any credit and you never got the lead. So I want to teach you to be an amazing entrepreneur. I actually coach some of the greatest networkers, meaning direct sales networkers in the world. They're making $100,000 a month, $250 a month. It's not difficult. It's different to do, and it requires a lot of marketing, but you have to front face the website and then put it into a funnel. So we can actually do that for you. It's called Rapid Marketing Systems, where we do all the marketing for you. We can help you lead generate. You do have to create the content. Now you can borrow the content from the direct sales company. And if you're an affiliate marketer, you do the same thing and you front face always. So if you get the memo, you need to become an expert and front face your personal brand, your personal, whatever you're representing, and just give different videos and different content. You can put it on social media, but then the followers go into your database of which you can then monetize. And if you're an affiliate of mine, then you can host me on a call to one of your people and you get, a percent of all the things that we sell if it's my product. It was affiliate marketing, but wasn't called that because it was 1996 to 2000. I was the actual master distributor of the cash flow game. So I actually would go out and market it. I would have all the cash flow games. I did all the training. And the people who bought, I got a percent of all the product that I got from Robert Kiyosaki and Sharon Lechter and the Rich Dad Poor Dad brand. So I've done affiliate marketing. I've done direct sales. They're very different. They're tracked very differently. And the bottom line, if you're hearing the message, is you got to front face your own website. You got to do your own lead generation, monetize that, because that is your database. You may have 1,000 customers in one of your direct sales companies. Well, those 1,000 people might want to buy something else from somebody else in an affiliate program. Affiliate marketing, so let me explain that is clearly. There's actually software that tracks that. Usually it's 1 and 2 tiers only. And so it's different. It's not direct sales. And there's a percent based on the cost of what the product can do. So in affiliate marketing, it's mostly for online and digital marketers. So somebody will send out a link to a certain product. If you get your people to click the link, then you get paid. The challenge with all of this, if people don't click the right link and they just find you, then nothing's tracked and no one gets any of the money besides the person that just made the sale. MLMs, direct sales companies, very different than affiliate marketing. I love both of them. I've made a lot of money in both of them. Encourage you to jump in. Mainly the MLM and direct sales for the inflationary benefits of it at this moment. So before I give you some final how to make money tips, I want you to subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification button, click the bell so you hear a ringer every morning. I want you here 5 days a week, 10 to 15 minutes a day for financial and business education. This is for you and your family. So get your kids as young as 5, 6, 7. They can all be listening to it. They need a fresh money conversation that's real and not just the drudgery that's out there. And honestly, that's totally wrong. Because what they're taught about money is, when I say wrong, it's interesting. It's not helpful. It's not making them wealthy. It's not making your family wealthy by living in the old stock and block traditional models. You've got to live in the alternatives and understand that when you make money, you have to keep it through corporate structure. So even these MLMs and affiliate marketing companies, I want them in a company, and you have to learn to invest and lead your life. And you got to lead this team. So that's what we offer. We're excited to have you in these conversations. If there's a conversation that we're not having, go to the comment section and type it in, and we would be happy to be right back out and get you some good content. Now, a few things when I say front face. So you may want to go look around for a little while and say, what is it that I want to front face? What kind of products and services? And then become that expert. Right? See what other people in the top of their direct sales company or even affiliate marketing. There's some people who would do affiliate marketing that make, a 7, 8 figure living just doing affiliate marketing. Both of these categories are big, big businesses, but you want to front face it because all the lead gen activity, right? The leads are coming to the back offices in any of these situations. I want you to learn to be an expert. The other thing I want you to supplement with this is your own conversation, your own expertise, your own consulting. Maybe you have strategy sessions. Maybe you're doing a wellness product. You could do a wellness session and you charge $30 to $100 for that. Or you have a coaching session in wellness. That's all your money. You don't have to wait for that. So I want to really streamline and systemize your teams and systems so you make more money and then you pay the people once you make the money. In direct sales, it'll be automatically just put into your bank account. Affiliate marketing, usually you're paid within 30 days. So both of these are ways to amplify your business. When we say we can help you make an extra 100,000, typically these are places where I'll look for you. If you already have a 6-figure business, why not add affiliate marketing as one other way to make an additional 6, or add some direct sales companies as a way to make an additional 6. So there's a lot of ways to make money. You've got to be structured right. Cannot wait to help coach and mentor you. If you're brand new out there and you're watching this and you're going I'm an employee, how do I do any of this? This is a great, safer way to jump because the systems are already established for you. You just have to jump in, be the expert and get a voice and just love on this product, put it out on social media, bring people into your database. So again, click on the link below, Rapid Marketing Systems, watch the video, see if it's something you're interested in. We'd love to support you in getting this up and running properly versus just ship all of your behavior and activity to the back office and you end up with no database. That's not good. Bob Proctor told me when I was super young, whoever has the most active and monetized database wins. I want you to have an active monetized database and help you make a ton of money as we move in to 2023. So at any point, if you want to go to askloral.com, you can ask a question, you can make a request, and we'll be right back out with you. We are on text 24/7. And if you want to join my membership, we can go one-on-one and have this conversation live on one of our monthly recordings. Talk soon.